Picture this. It's the beginning of 2025, and I'm standing at a crossroads. My 9 to 5 isn't enough anymore. Not enough money, not enough freedom. The itch to build something on my own is stronger than ever. I've been dreaming about it, planning it, and this year, I'm ready to take the biggest leap of my life. I'm about to dive headfirst into starting a side hustle, risking my comfort, my savings, my time. It's all on the line, but I know this might be my only way to find the freedom I crave. Here's my plan to start a business side hustle in 2025 and make it thrive no matter what. As I look ahead to 2025, it's clear my current situation isn't sustainable. My job provides stability, sure, but each day feels like a routine. There's no excitement, no real sense of growth. And in the back of my mind, this idea keeps growing. The idea of finally starting something for myself, a side hustle I could build into a full-fledged business. The vision isn't just about making extra money either. It's about finding meaning, about waking up each day feeling excited, feeling that my work matters to me. And I know, deep down, that this side hustle could be the key. So, I've spent the last few months of 2024 planning for this, putting together what I believe will be my ticket to freedom and fulfillment. The foundation of my plan is to build a business that's truly meaningful. I've thought of countless ideas, but one has started to stand out. I keep hearing about people turning their hobbies and skills into real income streams. And the more I hear, the more I think, why not me? So, here's my idea for 2025. I'll create a platform centered around teaching people how to turn their hobbies into sustainable income streams. I'll offer courses, coaching, and actionable content that guides people from the first step of pursuing a passion to creating an income from it. It's the exact journey I'm about to take. And I know that sharing my experiences will resonate with those looking for a change too. But this won't be easy. Digital marketing, personal branding, content creation, all of these are areas where I have only a basic understanding. The learning curve is steep, and I know the stakes are high. I'm stepping into a new world, but I'm committed to learning and growing, no matter how hard it gets. Right from the start, I know the first few months will be intense. My day job will demand my attention, but I'll also need to pour hours into researching, building content, and creating my brand. Late nights and early mornings will be my new normal. I've already prepared myself for the exhaustion, the stress, and the doubts that will creep in. I'll need a solid plan to stay motivated when the going gets tough. To overcome this, I plan to set short, achievable milestones, small wins that will keep me moving forward. For instance, my first big goal is to create my initial batch of content by February, a series of videos and guides that will introduce my audience to the world of profitable hobbies and side hustles. I'll focus on topics that are relatable and inspirational, with actionable steps for anyone looking to make a change. I also know that there will be moments where I'll feel like giving up. To stay focused, I'll constantly remind myself of the long-term vision, a life of freedom, financial independence, and the chance to make a real impact on people's lives. Every time I feel the urge to quit, I'll revisit my vision board, full of reminders of why I'm on this journey. One of my core goals for 2025 is to launch my first paid product by mid-year, a structured course that breaks down exactly how to turn a hobby into an income stream. This will be a huge step for me, as it will transform my side hustle from a content-sharing platform into an actual business. I plan to spend the first few months of the year gathering feedback from my audience, figuring out what they need most, and tailoring my course to address those specific challenges. To fund this, I've set aside a portion of my savings for essentials like marketing, production, and equipment. It's nerve-wracking, and every dollar I spend feels like a gamble. But I know that if I want this to succeed, I need to be all in. And by launching my course in the summer, I'll be able to test my business model and see what works and what doesn't, allowing me to make necessary adjustments before scaling up. I'll also start experimenting with social media ads, expanding my reach beyond just my organic followers. Paid advertising is something I've always found intimidating, but I'm determined to learn and make the most of it. By reinvesting some of my early earnings into these ads, I hope to see my platform grow rapidly. Of course, I know that setbacks are inevitable. There will be months when my content underperforms, or when I lose followers instead of gaining them. I'll face harsh criticism, trolls, and people doubting the legitimacy of my side hustle. I anticipate this, and I'm preparing myself mentally to push through it. I've made a promise to myself to focus on the people who believe in what I'm doing. Every positive comment, every success story from a follower who starts their own journey because of my platform will be fuel for my motivation. I'm also planning to join a mastermind group of other entrepreneurs to help me stay grounded, inspired, and accountable. Their support and insights will be invaluable as I navigate the rough patches that will surely come. If everything goes according to plan, by late 2025, my side hustle will have transformed into a business that's generating enough revenue to potentially allow me to scale back at my day job. By this point, I'll have a library of resources, courses, guides, webinars, all dedicated to helping people turn their passions into profits. The next step will be building a team. If I reach a certain income threshold by the end of the year, I plan to bring in a small group of people who can help me expand the brand, handle customer support, and create even more content. This team will allow me to focus on big-picture strategies, working on ways to reach an even larger audience. Collaborations will also be key in the second half of 2025. I want to partner with other creators in the self-improvement and finance spaces, pooling our knowledge and audiences to create high-value resources. I envision co-hosting events, virtual workshops, and perhaps even releasing a podcast series, each focused on actionable strategies for building a business around one's passion. If my projections hold by the end of 2025, I'll be positioned to make the biggest leap of my career, turning my side hustle into a full-time business. This means no more 9 to 5, no more long commutes, and instead, a life where I'm working on my terms, building something I believe in. The thought of resigning from my day job feels surreal and terrifying, but the vision of complete freedom is too powerful to ignore. If I reach this stage, I'll be fully committed to making my business not only sustainable but life-changing. I'll keep investing in myself, in my team, and in the brand, building a community that thrives on the energy of people chasing their dreams and making money doing what they love. Looking forward, I know that my journey in 2025 won't be easy. The path to success is filled with risk, sacrifice, and countless obstacles. But for anyone considering a similar leap, I want to share this message. Every challenge, every late night, every fear of failure is worth it when you're building something that brings you freedom and purpose. So, if you're watching this and you're thinking of starting a side hustle, my advice is simple. Take that first step. The journey will challenge you, surprise you, and push you to become someone you never thought you'd be. And who knows? Maybe by the end of 2025, we'll both be living the lives we once only dreamed about. Here's to a year of fearless ambition and making dreams a reality.